and welcome to our WordPress tutorial on how to build landing pages that convert. We will be using the Colibri page builder and the Colibri theme for this exercise, but you can use whatever tool you see fit, because the framework will be kind of the same. Before jumping into the how-tos, I want to present you some tiny tips and tricks on how to build landing pages. A landing page will always have a header that can contain an image, a video, animation, illustration, even a form for certain products like guides, ebooks. Make sure that the headline is catchy, but not clickbait. Next, you will have to prove that your product, service, or offer is bringing in some benefits for the user that lands on your landing page. In this case, we are offering a photography tutorials pack, and the main benefit for the user is that they will improve their skills and they will take better pictures for their Instagram profile or for their holidays. They will learn composition tips and editing techniques. Another must for the landing page is social proof, which can come in various shapes. You can have testimonials, you can have case studies, projects, portfolios, and even logos of companies you worked with. Social proof gives trust to the user that your product or service is worth their while. So make sure you have at least one format of social proof. Next, you can go into the benefits of your product. Make sure not to overwhelm the user with a lot of information. And you can finish up with a contact form where the user will leave at least his email address so that you can follow up on them. And add a call to action. That can be book now, send me your guide, subscribe, download the ebook, or add to cart. These are the minimum requirements for a landing page. And now let's get going with the how-to. We will start with installing our plugin. Head over to plugins, add new, and look for the plugin you need, the builder. Once you find it, click install now and activate it. Easy peasy. The same goes for the themes. You click on add new, you can search for your theme. Next, you can install it and then activate it. Or you can upload your own zip file with a theme. Then you're ready to roll. Let's go to pages. We are going to create our first landing page. We go to add new. Let's paste our title and we start editing. You can add your own logo here if you want. We won't be adding one, so I'm going to press delete, and I'm going to delete as well the navbar. Why so? Because usually a landing page has one sole purpose: converting visitors into leads or into paying customers. We don't need any distractions here, any banners or external links that can lead the visitor away from our page. That's the reason. Now, let's edit our hero image. You can leave it in a plain color, but I would definitely suggest having an image because it's more dynamic and visual appealing. I love that you can change the focus like this. Let's see, we don't want our trees to come over the text. The images I'm using are downloaded from Unsplash. It's a huge free images library that I definitely recommend. As per the title, let's make it on 2 rows. And let's add a bit of a shadow to stand out. Just go to Style and add a shadow. That's better. I have more options here about the shadow. Its direction, its color, its blur, but I like it the way it looks. You probably noticed by now that you have three options, three panels for editing. You can edit the content, the styling, and you can go more in depth with your styling with these advanced options. You can play with background, spacings, borders, typography, font size, font family, and so on. And even decide if a certain element should show up on a mobile device or not. You see, you can hide on desktop, tablet, or mobile. Looking good so far. Let's add our next element. We will be adding a new predefined block that contains a text and an image. Let's look for a flat one. This is the one that I showed in my initial version of the landing page. I will be using a video instead of an image, so let's delete the image. The video is not a blog, it's a component, so if I click here, I'm using the components option to add a video. I can put here a link from YouTube if you want, or I can use my own hosted video. I have downloaded a video from Adobe's free stock video library, and I'm going to upload it like this. There you go. Next, I will remove the CTA because I'm going to use only one CTA at the end of my landing page. If the landing page is longer, you can insert in the middle of it another CTA, for example. Or after testimonials, because CTAs after testimonials can work pretty well. Let's add the rest of the text. First, let's delete these paragraphs. We won't be needing them anymore. Let's paste our own text here. Let's change a bit the whole color scheme of the theme. We can do so here. Let's go for a bolder choice, like this one. Now, I loved the way the orange color looked on the text. Let's go add some orange. We can change the colors from here. The thing is that I won't be selecting one of my theme colors. So in here, I have all my theme colors. This is the orange. It changed everything, but I want only two words to be highlighted in orange. So let me copy a bit this hex of my orange and just go back to my previous color. And now I'm going to change only the color of these two words here. I'm just pasting my orange. Let's change as well the font and make it italic. So I'm highlighting composition and editing, the main benefits the user will gain from these tutorials. Peachy, don't you think? Let's add our testimonials block. It's only plain text. No images right now. Now bear with me for some more copy paste a bit. Okay, we won't be needing any company name here. Let's change a bit the colors. Let's go for something more dark, like this. And you see here, the style is being used by 3 elements, so it will apply the same style for all 3 testimonials, so I won't need to change the coloring one by one. This is another cool feature. In here, let's go for some names, just paste or type in whatever you want. We are almost there. What else we can do here? Let's make the spacing a little bit tighter. Reduce a bit the white space. Now it's time to add our gallery block. We need something with some text. Let's add the text. What you'll learn. It's time to get a bit deeper into the product features. Okay, this can be also a list, or we can play a bit with the headings. With the weight, let's make it thinner. I think a heading 4 could do, and thinner than this. Let's add some images. We can have it like this, or we can adjust here the number of columns, or renounce at the masonry layout and use thumbnails. Yeah, looks good. What else can we do? Let's make it this title orange. Yeah, nicer. Let's add a new block made of 2 columns. In here, let's add a collage. And in here we can go for a list. We also need a heading. Just drag and drop. Everything goes like this. The spacing is like kind of large. Let's go a bit tighter. Make sure to be consistent. So if you use a certain spacing, use it all over the place. Don't go for 50 and then to 90 and then to 20. Let's change a bit the images. In here we will replace them one by one. Can drag, drop. Let's make this larger because I want the focus to be on the images as well. Okay. As per the list of items, I'm gonna paste in my text. And in here, we don't do inline editing, we just go to the left and paste our text. For item 1, item 2, item 3, and we will add another one. As you can see, you can add your own icons in front. And even this one is blue in here, it will relate to the overall color scheme of the theme. So this is why it got green. This is it. Another chapter is ready, and we are getting closer to the end. 2 more sections to go. In this section, we will introduce the trainer for our tutorials. We will be adding a new predefined blog. I will be looking for a blog that has text, a presentation of a person, and an image of a person. So I'm looking for something with team members. I don't need more columns, I just need one image and some text. Let's check, this one might fit. The thing is that in here I have a slider. So this means we don't need more slides, we just need one. I will be deleting this one. This icon, let's do a trick and make its size 0 pixels so it won't show up. Let's adjust the height, the spacing, better. In here I'm putting the trainer. Let's change the image of the person. I'm uploading her. Okay, let's move the focus a bit. Nice. Job title, let's see. Professional photographer. Let's leave the name. In here, you can add a link to the profiles for each icon. Let's delete Behance. And delete Twitter and LinkedIn. Let's just leave Facebook and Instagram. Let's see, about me. I'm pasting my text. We have 2 paragraphs. I will be leaving only one. Let's see. Experience. I'm going to now set this one as well. Abilities. I think it looks good. Let's preview. It loads really nice. Right now we will be adding the form. And we'll be finishing up our landing page. Let's go to blocks and look for a contact form. A very basic one. This one will do just fine. There is a message coming up on the left hand side. Colibri recommends Forminator. Usually you need a plugin for forms, and Colibri is working with Forminator, but you can install any other form that you like. But let's go and check the settings. I have already installed it. Now let's create a form. Let's create a newsletter form because it's one of the most basic out there. Let's create one. We have a first name, we have an email address, I think that's enough. And this is the button. You won't be needing subscribe, but send me the tutorials. Apply. Let's preview. This is how it will look like. Let's hit publish. And I'm receiving this shortcode, which gets pasted here. There you go. I'm deleting the heading. You see that the button, the CTA adjusted to the overall theme color scheme. And this is kinda it. We are kinda done. Another thing that you should remember, there are some other settings that you will need to do inside the form itself, no matter what plugin you use. Because you will need to pull this data, these emails that you are gathering into the contact form, and also create some follow-up emails. So you will probably use a third-party tool like MailChimp or Drip or HubSpot that will send out the mails and will work as your CRM. But this is another story. For the time being, we have our landing page. Let's preview it. It has a nice header and hero. We have video. We have testimonials. Here are the features of our product, our contact form, and call to action. I think we can call it a day.